Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last part, we headed off into the murky depths of the Tempest. We made friends with the Ondo and gained their favor, where we gained access, where we learned about an illuminated city somewhere within its depths. We headed off to this. We made our way to this city, and turns out it was a recreation of a city long destroyed. We met up with Emet-Selch, who has issued us a final challenge to judgment to see if we can earn our place. So let's do it. And since we're going to a dungeon, it's all gone to ruin.
さあ、週末のアモロートに案内しよう。星の断りは唐突に乱れほつれていく。創世に用いられてきた術もまた暴走して獣を生んだ。
All right. Place isn't looking too hot.祈りが万神を生むように人の恐怖が獣に転じる。 The first beast was striking in its unsightliness. As if to scar away all life, it called down a cataclysmic deluge. Building's collapsing! Uh-oh. Ugh. Hey, Elise! Oh my god, phone calls. All right. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, okay. That was a close one. A little bit of a DC right there. Good lord of the sight. Whoa, what is that? What's next? Fighting a giant cockatrice. Beast bellows and gives birth to terror. A terror which in turn gives birth to new beasts. Its gaze turns skyward, and the fiery rain falls from the heavens. Once the fear has taken root, it cannot be expunged. Yeesh.
最悪はこの程度ではない。真相を見せてやろう。
That last explosion has always dealt the most damage.
さあ、進むがいい。
I think the higher the gauge is, the more damage it deals.
星の終わりの時を。
God damn it. Ruining me. So many AoEs. Like, it's crazy.
星は暗くなっていく。再び断りを紡がねばならない。
I The Black Rose Nameless. Oh, that's the tank.
その獣は立ちふさがる
For a moment, I thought that was the actual, the Therion. I can't even describe what this thing is like. In the depths of despair, the last harbinger arose. I want to be on that. The fuck? Ah! Oh shit. A little too close. I forgot about the stupid heads. As the edge inexorably closer, we knew. Oh, shit. Oh, good, the tank scene too. Oh, that's... That was just unfortunate right there. We probably could have made it through if the tank hadn't DC'd. Looks like I'm not the only one that had a little bit of lag. Well, now we're gonna wait for the tank to come back. Alright, let's try this again. Usually the proper thing that happens when someone DCs in a dungeon, you give them a couple minutes to come back, not vote to kick immediately after the DC. I mean, what the fuck? Most of the time, people come back. Alright, we can do this. Why do you gotta go for me? Or at least shoot in my direction. Alright, you just shoot that into the oblivion. Without the decisive sacrifice, our star would surely perish. There we go. Oh, this scene played out. While the scene plays out, I will be right back. I don't know if I'll get stuck in a dialogue option, but just so you know. Oh, I should take the picture up too.
メガセリオンを倒したか。だが。その戦いぶりでは不合格だ。やはりまだ私たちには及ばない。なり損ないの中では相当まともなお前たちでさえ、私が本来の力を使えばこのざまだ。私とお前たちの力の差が真なる世界と今の世界の差だと知るんだな。
確かにあなたの世界より不出来かもしれないけどね。それでもここで生きたいと、生きたかったとあがいていた人がいた。だからはいそうですかって手放したりできないのよ。
おいで。茶番だよ、その人生。何もかも。共造世界はもちろん、未だ統合途中の原初世界も真なる世界を知る者からすれば抱きすべきまがいものだ。生きたい？バカバカしい。お前たちなんて満足な命も持たないくせに。
君がそうして否定するなら、私たちは何度でも立ち上がり、力を、言葉を尽くそう。生きるとはそうやって行いを積み重ねていくことだ。命の形で定められるものではない。
Okay.
よく言う。
Everyone's taking a beating.
無駄だよ。お前は何者でもないんだから。世界は私たちが取り戻す。お前たちの歴史はどこに繋がることもない。英雄なんていなかったのさ。 われかけが。
あなたの言う通り、私たちの紡ぐ歴史もいつかは途絶え消えゆくのかもしれないけれどね。それは今を諦める理由にはならないのよ。
そうして歩みを進めるうちに、先で待つ誰かのもとへたどり着くこともありましょう。未来へ継がれることを望んでいるのはあなたも同じではないのですか。
No. Down.
なり損ないごときが私たちの願いを語るな。
Everyone's dropping like flies.
わからないやつだな。今さらそんな風に抗って何になる。お前はもう戦えない。戦う目的がない。お前の冒険はここで終わる。
Uh-oh.
それ見ろ、光の暴走の再開だ。さあ委ねろ、化け物になり果てるがいい。私たちから奪った世界でのさばってきた罪深き連中をお前が食らい尽くすのだ。今のうちだ、リー。
No. 'Not looking too good. Oh. Arbor, my buddy! Need some help here.
Na. あと一歩進む力があったら、この世界を、すべての世界を救えるか。
What? All by myself? You're crazy. And most valiant heroes can't stand alone. Oh yeah, the Shadowbringers thing rolling on in.
なら、魂ごと持っていけ。世界はまだ終わらせない。冒険はどこまでだって続いていく。
Nice. Oh, who's that?
バカな、お前なぜそこに。いや、 違う、あいつじゃない。ただのなり損ないだ。それが一人立ち上がったところで何になる。
いや、一人にはさせないさ。
Oh. The Exarch stands! Where the hell have you been?
あの檻を抜け出してきただと。愚かな。死んでもおかしくなかったはずだ。
逆だよ。このままじゃ死にきれないから這い出してきたんだ。さあ、時空を超えてきたれ。ひとたび我らに力を貸したまえ。彼方の勇士、稀なる強者たちよ。
どいつもこいつも諦めの悪い。
I challenge you, Emet-Selch.
いいだろう。そこまでして望むなら最後の最低だ。勝者の歴史が続き、負けた方は反逆者として名を記される。この星の物語における悪役がどちらか決めようじゃないか。我は真なる人にしてエメトセルクの座につきし者。己が名をハーデス、暗きに眠る同胞がため世界を奪い返す者なり。
God, I love that whole that whole scene is probably my favorite in the entire game. All right. Thankfully, you have an awesome theme to accompany the wait, which I am not complaining. Oh Lord. There we go. Oh. Now it's been a long time since I did this fight.
全力で来い。私のまたあるべき姿で迎え撃ってやる。
love that how those portals represent the other warriors. Give your anguish, give it to your anguish, my brethren. Yawn wide the ever-hungering void! Devour the light and return off the darkness. Nope. Impressive resilience, but it matters little. I have all eternity to break your stubborn wills. I am stifled of this vessel of flesh. Unburden your sleeping souls, my brethren. Oh. It's all the Asian masks, I think, right? Whoa. Okay, I'm starting to remember the fight just a little bit. At least this phase of the fight. Oh boy. As you can tell from the other healer, you can tell the HP differences are pretty massive because of the gear. So this got like all 5-point stuff. Don't remember how that mechanic goes. I think we all have to get on the circle. I was clearly out of that, sir. Going shenanigans. No, I've actually skipped the Doom part. Okay. Button mash. Light in the dark. Oh, it's super strong now. There we go. Easy does it. You have no power over me. See about that, I just defeated you. What say you to that? Oh god, I'm just in time before you lift. Left.
させるか。
No.
まったくなんて力かしら。
今です。この戦いに決着を。
Huh. It's Aardvark's axe. Oh, pierced him. And there's the axe itself. And it quite literally pierced him. Ooh.
ならば覚えていろ。 私たちは確かに生きていたんだ。
Emet-Selch is no more.
Ketchakだ。本当にお疲れ様。
あなた、体は大丈夫なの？
どうかなさいましたか？
見えるのよ。彼女本来のエーテルが。いわばゾディアークの信徒であるエメトセルクは光と対極をなす闇の力を使う。光と闇が全力でぶつかり合ったことであなたの中の光が相殺された。
それだけじゃありません。エーテルの乱れによって崩壊寸前だった魂がなんというか補われているんです。私、戦いの前結局あなたに何もできなかった。それなのになぜあの時何があったんですか？
I had help from a hero of this world. No one understands what we're talking about. Hey, you're looking worse for the wear. None worse for the wear.
申し訳ないことをした。みんなにもあなたにも。
Oh, you gotta go with this option. Good to see you awake, Garahatia. Shadowbringers.
おはよう。
And the light has returned, and light is now gone forever, forevermore.
Oi, 本当にあいつらがあっちの海に入っていったんだな。
あいつらっていうか大きなクジラがですね。
絶対にアルピノちゃんたちよ。それであの子たち何かをやり遂げたんだわ。この空が何よりの証拠じゃない。
ああ、
きっとその通りだ。だから間もなく戻ってくるさ。ほら今に。
See Guillot? I think that's Guillot. No, that's not Guillot.
本当に絶対戻ってくるわよね。そうじゃなかったら私
大丈夫だから泣くな。な。お、見てくれ、浜辺の方。
Got washed up on the beach.
おーい、無事か。
おかえりなさい。
まさか最後に泳いで戻ってく
I
る
mean,
ことになるとは。
what'd you expect?
私はもう限界だ。
ちょっとアルフィノ。大変です。ウリエンジがいません。
That's right, he can't swim.
どこではぐれたんだあいつ。
私探してきます。
いいわよ、きっとすぐ追いつくわ。
ねえアルフィノってば。
It's Fayu.
みんなおかえりなさいなのだわ。
こうして第一世界は救われた。エメトセルクの残した魔力が切れればアーモロートの火は消え、元の開口に戻るだろう。グルグ火山もいつかは落ち、あの巨大なタロースでさえ風と雨に崩れゆく。この冒険はそうやってここからまた始まる世界の遠い神話になっていくに違いない。
But there's Oriange.
それでも正解に帰ったエーテルが巡り巡って再び命として芽吹くように。
There's Ardbert. Oh, his weapon's looking all spiffy and new. His armor looks a bit different as well. Oh.
その英雄の冒険は誰かの勇気として受け継が
All
れ
their armor looks all spiffy and as it should be.
受け継いだものの新たな一歩がまた別のものを奮い立たせる。そうして失われずに続くのだ。あなたの遥かな旅路も道を譲った誰かの存在も。これはそんなつながり続ける世界を行くある英雄の。
闇の戦士様なんだよね。ねえ教えて、お姉ちゃんはどこから来たの？どうやって強くなったの
？The shush emotes. It's funny that we now get that emote at the end of the actual expansion. Oh, Lord. Well, that was a trip. Oh, man. Now with all that out of the way, we can finally dive into the post-game. We're getting closer to where the story is currently at. Oh. Honestly, I thought it'd take long to get to this point. The audio's not happy for some reason. What's going on here? Is something updating my computer again that I'm not aware of? What's happening here? It's probably Adobe updating itself again. Oh yeah, I thought it'd take a lot longer to get to this point. I mean, I knew for a fact I was gonna get to this point long before Endwalker comes out. Honestly, I expected this to go. Well, obviously I still have the post-game to do, but yeah, I expect this to go all the way to June at least. Post-game, I don't know, it might take me about 2 weeks to fully complete. Of course, there are a lot of other things that I definitely plan on doing after I get officially caught up. But at the discussion, that's something I'm going to talk about when it actually gets to that point, because there are several things I'm going to make point of, and then several things I'm still trying to come to terms with. As much as I'm going to regret, or not regret, as much as I'm going to hate doing what I had planned for after we've officially caught up, yeah. So, as per the normal, we've got the 24-man raid, which is probably my favorite raid set of the entire game. We got the 8-man high-end duties, and like with the 4 lords and the Warring Triad, there is also another little set of story that we have to do, which I'm not sure which. I think it's 5.2 when those quests become available. So it might be, I might have to do what I did with the 4 lords. get to 5.2, then do those. Let me see. I can't remember what that quest line is called. I think the first one was I think it was that one. Was it? Yeah, I think that this was the first one. Yeah, 5.2. So yeah, I doubt, well, I don't know. I highly doubt I'll get them all in one video. I'll probably do what I did with the 4 lords. Get like maybe 2 in one video when I get to that point. As per usual, the 24-man raids will be their own video. And the 8-man raids, there's 4 sets of them. Well, there's 3 sets, each containing 4 different tiers, which will be... Each tier will be its own video, as per usual, as what I've been doing. And then, but after this, I gotta wrap up all the side quests around the Tempest, get Flight. I gotta do all those first before I do anything. There's something else I wanted to do, but I can't remember what it was. What was it I wanted to do? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. It's the other dungeons that are not unlocked through story quests. Which reminds me, I gotta pull up a list. So let me think here. I gotta figure out what I can unlock, because there was two dungeons that I couldn't unlock right away in Heaven's or Stormblood. So I gotta figure out which ones I can unlock right away. I know there's 2 I can unlock off the top of my head. Okay, 5.0. I think these 2 are the ones I can lock off the top of my head. 5.0, yep. That one's tied to story, I know that. That one's tied to story too. Shoot, I think they're all tied to story besides those 2. Wait, they are, actually. Alright, well, that makes it easier for me. Alright, makes it easier. So I gotta do all the side quests from the Tempest. I got 2 dungeons to unlock, which should open up a new the level 80 roulette. But I'm not gonna be able to unlock the expert roulette, which will give me more tomes for the relevant tomes until after I've actually caught up with the story. So I still got a way to go before the expert roulette is unlocked, which kind of sucks because you get a decent amount of tomes just from that roulette. I mean, I'm in no hurry. All the post game will probably take me a week, maybe 2 weeks to do. And then I don't think there are going to be any more story patches until Heaven Endwalker, because the latest story patch pretty much ended the Shadowbringers storyline. So there are 2 more patches coming out, 5.57 and 5.8, but those are typically like balance stuff, bug fixes, gameplay changes, things like that. So there are a couple events coming out between here and Endwalker, but aside from those, I don't think there's any more story content coming out, at least as far as everyone knows. Which is kind of fun, which is kind of odd because, well, I guess it's not odd because I guess Endwalker got delayed because of COVID and everything. So there's a 6-month gap between the current or the patch where Shadowbringer currently ends and the beginning of Endwalker. So, I mean, there's a lot I can get done in 6 months. And I'm going to need that time for what I have planned out, as much as I'm going to hate it. There's the gang. Oh man, what's there left to say? I can't really say much else because I want to save all that for when I actually get caught up. I'd rather not really repeat myself. I guess I can say this. The raid said the 24-man raid in this expansion. It's what got me kind of interested in another game that I've done previously. Which is what made me do a playthrough of said game. My knowledge of said game, though, and its overall story is confusing as all hell, as most would agree that they're familiar with it. I think we're getting close to the end of the credits. I think. we're still got a ways to go. Oh, boy. I guess I could say this. When this playthrough, when I get caught up to the current story, obviously there's going to be no story content coming out, so this playthrough will come to well, actively streaming a playthrough will come to a temporary hold until the next expansion comes out. But I do have plans well, I kind of have plans of what I want to do after I finish up this playthrough. Well, I get caught up, and I'm gonna have to work out a kind of schedule again when I get to that point, so I can get sufficient progress with this done with Cecila, and as well as whatever playthrough that comes next. But there's 2 games that I've been thinking of doing. I still have to go back and I still have yet to find the time to do Nier, the latest Nier game. I haven't had the time to go back and trying that again. That's still on my list of future projects. But there are 2 other games that I have planned out for, well, that I want to do, I should say. One is a game I've already done previously, and the reason why that's on the list is because it's the last game on my YouTube that I have yet to go back and do a second playthrough on. So I'm thinking about doing that. This playthrough came out before I had some semblance of structure to my videos. This is back when I streamed for 4-5 hours with poor quality, might I add. So it's the last game that I have yet to go give the second playthrough treatment, as I've done previously with several of my other games. And there's also another game that I want to do. I've been wanting to do for quite some time, but it just kept getting well, it's just so far down the list that I never got to it. All right, Christ, Lord.
改めてあなたたちのおかげで第一世界から積み食いの脅威が去り、この地を覆う光もまた消え去った。これで全てが元通りとはいかないものの、ここから少しずつこの世界は浄化されていくだろう。つまり第一世界は統合から遠ざかり、原初世界における第八霊祭も 防げたと言っていい。
Nice.
あなたがもともといた未来に進むことはなくなったという意味でもあるけれど、消えたりしないのね。
That's true, he's still here.
どうやらそうらしい。歴史から切り離されてなおあの未来が存続しているのか、あるいは私という存在がこちらの歴史に刻まれたからなのか。しかし私が残ったことによって困った事態にもなっている。本来ならあなた方の魂は召喚者である私の死をもって原初世界に返されるはずだった。
Audio, please. What's going on with you? I think I knew.
だが私がここにいるばかりにあなた方もまた第一世界にとどまってしまっている。
Well, what now?
帰れないのは残念ではあるが、方法なら改めて探せばいい。今度は君が死ななくても済むものをね。
I think I need to restart my capture software or OBS.
こっちでお世話になった人たちを訪ねるためのおまけの時間ってことにしておくわ。
しかし原初世界側の様子も気になるところではあります。タタル城や皆さんも一日先週の思いでお待ちなのではないかと。
なあ、お前だけでも一度原初世界に帰ってタタルたちへの報告がてら様子を見てきてくれないか。
そういうことであればすぐにでもここから送ろう。
私たちは一度解散しておきましょうか。それぞれ気になっていることもあるでしょうしね。水晶湖、その人が戻ってきたら私たちに知らせをもらえるかしら。それから今度は変な場所に飛ばさないようにね。
大丈夫だ、ずれたりしないし他のやつも巻き込まない。
Well, let's hope.
実はちょっとだけほっとしてます。すぐ皆さんとお別れになったら寂しいなって思ってたから。必ずまた戻ってきてくださいね。いってらっしゃい。気をつけて。
ではマキを起動しよう。少し待っていてくれ。
I mean, I have teleport. Can't I just do that? I mean, it's so much easier.
もう遥か昔になった子供の頃、歌に本に歌われる英雄が好きだった。それは遥か届かぬ星のようで、何度真似をしてみても本物になれることはなく、しかしある日思いもよらず目の前で瞬いたのだ。 この英雄の見据える先には何があるのだろう。私もそれを共に見ることが叶うのだろうか。
There we go. Nope.
やはり簡単なことではないか。それでも目指して歩かなければ永遠に届きはしない。そのための勇気だってもう十分にもらったじゃないか。だから眠っている場合じゃないぞ、グラハティア。
Oh, good. We're back at the palace. Last time we saw them, Ildibus and Zen. Oh, what's happening here?
Mata 見張りがやられてやがる。
うぬらはこのまま正門まで進め、状況を把握し次第即時連絡せよ。
It's funny, after all our adventures in the first, so little time has passed in the source.
こいつも迷いなく急所を切り裂かれてるぞ。帝国の城ってのは随分物騒なところだな。悪い、軽口が過ぎた。捨てたとはいえ、ここはお前の。
構わん。我とてこの異変に乗じて潜入を企てたのだ。この者らに手向けられる言葉はない。
Oh,
今のは兵か。
that doesn't sound good at all.
おいパリス兵か。
Oh, it's the body Xenos was in. Oh, got stabbed.
ガイウスか。遅いな。貴様の役目はもうないぞ。
うぬはなんだ。
アシエンと言った方
Oh,
が
he's back in his
救い
body.
があっ
How the hell did he manage that?
た。あの化粧ならば肉体を捨てて逃亡した。せっかく俺との戦いが楽しめると思ったのだが失望だ。しかして俺は俺の体を取り戻した。ゼノス・イエーガルバスの魂と肉体はここに再び結ばれたのだ。
おい、どうする。盤上に置かれてたのはとんでもない駒だったようじゃないか。
うぬが言葉、我が剣にて確かめてくれよ。待て、 今の話に嘘はない。この者はゼノスであり、その肉体を使っていたアシエン・エリディブスは空を裂いて逃げおおせた。だがゼノス、我が具足よ。聖者へと帰るにとどまらず、この国を掌握などと不相応な野望を抱いたものよ。うぬぼれるな。この国の使命、歴史からの真なる解放と人の存続、貴様ごときに背負えてか。
分不相応とは己のことでは。あなたは始祖から継いだ国を維持するだけのことに必死だった。俺はあなたの窮屈で退屈な思想など継ぐ気はない。ガレマール帝国を掌握するつもりもない。ただ邪魔者を消しに来ただけだ。退屈な戦、くだらぬ兵器、そんなものに俺の獲物を奪われてなるものか。
No.
お前はまさかそれだけのことで。
それ以外の理由などいるまい。俺の狩りの邪魔をするならば
How very Xenos.
ことごとく死ねえ。哀れなアシエンから聞いたぞ。ゾディアークにハイデリン、星の石すら作られた力に過ぎないのだと。ならば次はそれを食らって殺し合おうぞ。
This man is
我が友よ。
this man's worse than Ranjit.
ゼノス貴様。
Well, cut to black immediately. Oh, look at this place. It's like we were just here. Let's go see what Tataro's up to. Hello, Tatara, we're back. No, she's gonna ignore us. But, Cecila, is that really you? But how? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages. Time moves in mysterious ways. Would you rather I leave again? Should've went with that one. Damn it. Right, so it does. The reports were delivered by that excitable little pixie said as much. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Garland armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we've yet to see any sign of that awful black rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, I suppose we did call on an old friend to help out on that count. Well, more like you scouted him out. Coronel and I had a terrible time tracking him down, though it may be worth to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this helper of ours when and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a rest while I do? Ah, the Warrior of Light back where she belongs, just as if nothing had happened. Though you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures when we next have a spare moment. Until then, welcome back. Woohoo! Oh, Eldebus, we're on the moon. Oblivion has claimed him. Emet-Selch, gone. La Habrea, gone. I alone remain. The last of the sundered. Once more I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Ah, Xenos. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body and all its uncanny strength. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how the events will unfold? Not I. Emissary. What a poor jest that title has become. The flow of history has become muddied, its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. You have wrested the advantage, Heidelin. The thieving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we awaken and fade, as we weaken and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most egregious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side, and she may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mirrored in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Warriors of Darkness now, are they? Then their fate is decided. Then they shall meet the same end as those who came before. Death at the hands of Warriors of Light. Oh. Well, is this beyond the... Oh god, it's like a... It's a true wasteland. Good grief. It seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing Malms and Malms' infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand it. Then, even were we to restrict ourselves to brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our ether. But you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. Ah, when you put it that way. What choice do we have? Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what family is for, isn't it? Come, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. Something's out there in the white wasteland of nothingness. Oh! Oh, what's that? Oh. Though the blazing skies give way to gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light? Nice! Trust system! So, the trust system. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh. New content can be available. Yeah, I get it. So, there is actually one final... There's actually one White Mage quest. So, we'll do that later. But, yeah. Interesting. Let me pop these up. Alright. So, I'm going to end it here. Oh, before I do that. The trust system. You can now level your trusts. They're now back down to level 71. Throughout the expansion, they leveled with you as you got to dungeons, but now that we've beaten it, you have to level them up. Which is kind of annoying. But yeah. Just want to point that out. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. When we come back, we will do the 8-man high-end duty. Yeah, I will do all the side quests around the Tempest. I will do the 2 dungeons that I mentioned during the credits. And yeah, when we come back, we'll be in for more stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.